Yeah, I sent it to J. Will. You got it? All right. Hmm? No, we're playing 2K. Why did it switch that? Oh, India? He hit you with those floaters, didn't he?
Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now here's Richardson. Jokic with it. Inside. And stolen by Jones. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Lucas. Shakes him. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Magic, Jerry Lucas. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
Oh, yeah, I see you, man. You good enough. You good at the fade.
Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back and forth action in this one.
Now here's Richardson. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Oh, no.
For your 3-2-1 hike.
Here's Holiday. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
And And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Second shot opportunity. That one doesn't drop. Howard with some nice D. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, BA.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Holiday. The Heat making their last shot. Howard, the screen. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Good one.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, a solid facilitator. It helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Jokic. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket counts.
Come on, SGA. Putting some sauce on it.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Wembanyama. Uses the glass on the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that
checking?
he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Holiday. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lucas. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Shouldering more and more of the offensive load. SGA understands that his teammates they depend on him to set them up too.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Long button again.
24-second violation. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. To the paint. Puts it up from 17.
Good shot. Wow.
That's short off the rim.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
That evens the score.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And the Magic with possession.
Shit.
Back to Holiday. It's stolen away. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Miami shooting their first free throw of the contest. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Steve Francis.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Orlando with the rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Howard
Good shot.
Good. Howard's got 7 points.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Ooh, Howard with a block. They recover it. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Howard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
How'd you jump at that?
Oh, that jumper is so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good.
Oh, a clear foul there.
Good job, foul.
So he'll get a pair at the line. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Richardson. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Sampson. Sinks that one from the post. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. Here's Richardson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
I didn't even move forward.
Defense, just quick to establish his
Good
feet,
one.
and he takes the hit.
Just stood there.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Brown. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Heat out in front. They lead by 1.
18.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
Sampson. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside, Brown. Again, Brown missing.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
To the middle. Orlando with the rebound. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Oh, he stepped on the
Well,
line.
this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Brown, no good.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Takes a 3. Wallace misses. Magic trail by 3. Cousins drives in.
Come on.
Pass
That's
to
a
Brown.
garbage the way that ball just stood up there.
Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by Sampson.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
Miami
Oh, that was
shooting
my
their
fault.
second attempt at the line tonight. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Roy. Misses from short range.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Cousins gets the bucket.
How about Cousins out in transition, the big guy running the lane and showing the little guys how it can be done.
Pass to Sampson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Suggs, right side. Here's Boozer. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Roy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Boozer. The shot, no good. Good D by Wallace. Let's go with a 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Up top, Brown.
Shit.
Scoreless.
Good shot. Oh, wow. I'm surprised he didn't make that.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Suggs. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Cousins. Kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. Boozer misses. Heat leading by 7. Here's Wallace. Oh,
Why would you dunk the damn ball, man?
Offensively, you better respect the reach of DeMarcus Cousins. Terrific at getting a hand on that one and swatting it away.
Brown, no good.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Here's Roy. And he
Good
carries
defense.
the lead to double digits.
I'm surprised they didn't call you a foul for that one.
From the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
To the inside.
Good one. Good pass.
Great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He knocked Roy to the ground.
All-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout.
I
here.
ain't doing no
He
better.
wants to
I ain't
make
scoring
sure
either.
Everybody's on the same page.
Let's hear it for the 406.
Here's Francis. No points so far. Knocked loose. And stolen by Suggs. And he lobs it up. Stolen by
Good
Wembanyama.
defense.
And here we go. The Heat fast break. Pass to Wallace. Dumps it hard with
That's
one
on tomorrow. You
hand.
should have been did that
Wow, he
one,
makes it look
Rasheed.
easy.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Suggs. Kick out to Brown.
Oh, good kick out.
And Brown knocking down the triple.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
Miller outside. Pass to Wallace. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Magic trail by 7.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
First team foul.
A minute 22 left in the first half of this one. Here's Brown on the
Good
drive.
one.
And Brown with the stuff.
And the defense didn't even see Brown coming, driving in hard and making a statement.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Miami making a switch here. Miami shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Suggs.
Come on.
And
Damn.
they're going to count that bucket.
Good
and
take.
send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Orlando shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Here's Green. Can't get it to fall.
How you hit the bottom of the rim?
Magic trail by 5. And an Obi for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Miller. Wallace outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Wembanyama. Second chance effort. And there's the shot.
Why did he?
clock violation.
Why did he just
Shot
dunk
off in
it?
time. Eight seconds left in the first half. 4 seconds left. Oh, wow.
Good
What
one.
a finish by Jaylen Brown.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game.
Oh, I should have just shot it.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Heat out in front, leading by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Magic trail by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Here's Roy. Driving in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good take.
Shea showing no fear inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander, some imaginative offense on that play.
Here's Roy. Give him 8. Over Holiday. Roy can't get it to go. So it's Orlando now. They trail by 3. Here's Lucas. Pass to Jones.
Shit.
For the tie. Back to Howard. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. Oh, stolen by Richardson. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Lucas.
Cannot believe he missed it.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Pass to Lucas. Takes the 3.
Good shot.
That comes off the
That's
assist
some
by
bullshit.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Lucas has got 7 points in the game. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Miami with the ball. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Wembanyama. The bank shot, no good.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Pass to Lucas. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Lucas. 5 on the clock. Jokic on the double team. And the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Jokic. And there's the rejection. Pass to Jones. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Roy. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Dwight Howard picks one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Orlando with the ball. The lead is 2. To the middle. Jones feels it out. On the wing, Holiday. And he drops it in from the low post.
This has been the reoccurring theme of the second half. Inconsistency getting stops.
Richardson, no good. Here's Orlando. They're on an 11-2 run. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Lucas. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Jones.
Oh, good pass.
Aggressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Heat trail by 4.
Magic foul. Eddie Jones. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Orlando on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Miller.
Well, without the D from Holiday there, that shot probably has a better chance of going in. His hustle altered that attempt.
Here's Roy. There's the drive. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Up and in on the
Good
layup.
take. Oh,
Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
block.
They're really working the paint now.
Pass to Sampson. Soft touch off the glass. Sampson's got 8.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Now here's Howard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You know, you think back to that first half. He only turned it over one time. But since then, he's been giving it away.
Miami trailing. Richardson up top. Pass to Wallace. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Oh, come on, Roy. Get out the paint.
Every possession is valuable. Turnovers can make the difference.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. And here's Howard. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And the growth that Shai has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
Here's Richardson. There's 57 seconds left in the third. And here's Miller. And the foul is called. He missed
We'll take it.
So he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Dwight Howard picks one up. That's good for Miller. And the Heat making a change here. Both good from the line that time. Orlando with the ball. It's a 1-point game.
Oh, shit.
Jones from outside.
That's my fault.
Knocks down the triple. 5 points in the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Pass to Brown. Lays out. Take it away. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Out to the right wing. Back to Wallace. Miller outside. Back to Wallace. 6 to shoot. For the lead. Good work defensively by
He's drawn a foul.
And an Obi for 3. And
Good shot.
3 so far in this one. Magic out in front, leading by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Heat trail by 4. Here's Francis. Pass to Roy. 3-pointer. He drops it from range.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Brown inside.
Can I get it?
Fades. It's hauled in by Sampson.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's Miami now. Here's Roy. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Orlando leading. And an Obi for 3. It doesn't go for him. To the paint. Here's Roy. Oh, nice defense.
I cannot believe he missed that.
Defense as tough as it comes.
Good
right
defense.
there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Cousins with it. And Cousins throws it down.
That's power from DeMarcus Cousins.
Pass to Wallace. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Going inside. Here's Sampson. Oh! Are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, man.
Man.
He got fancy with
Man, Jay Will in the fourth quarter as well, too.
The spark they need to break this one open.
Making sure of
Oh,
it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Sampson. Offensive rebound. Pass to Wallace. To tie it up. Gets the three to fall. It's a tie ball game.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guy.
Yeah,
Good block, Battier.
Or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
And a foul.
Let's go. Draw that foul.
So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. He does
Shit.
not get the second one.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Good pass.
This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Dunk it, man.
Now Brown. Pass to Smith. Rebound Miami. Miller outside. Here's Battier. Launches a 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Boozer. And there's the
Good one.
slam.
That's all on me.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Now Smith. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Cousins. The jumper from the wing off target. Miami trailing. Here's Francis. Covered by Smith. They double him with Brown. And here's Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. The baseline.
Good
Jays off the
defense.
mark.
Damn.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And the bucket is good. Boozer's got 6 points in the quarter.
Anunoby, a willing passer, a team player, wants to get that ball to his open guys.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Moving what? Which league? The 2K one? Yeah, it'll be a minute. It'll be a minute before we move it.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Now here's Miller.
Number 13.
Driving inside. And he converts the layup.
Miller.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Lucas. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice move. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
Out left to the wing. Battier. And he hits it to tie the game.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
They set a pick. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shit.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Here's Roy.
Oh, no foul call this time? That's garbage.
Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
The one time they need to call a foul, they don't call it.
Showing his ability to score in a
And they give you that.
situation.
Unbelievable.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA explodes to the rim.
SGA quickly becoming the guy you want with the ball in his hands down the stretch.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Oh, but they won't call a foul on that when I needed a foul call earlier.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5. And that's good as he hits both shots. And so they foul intentionally.
Oh.
Here's Orlando. .32 seconds left in the game. Floats one up.
Let me switch to...
Gilgeous-Alexander going to celebrate that one.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Get loud. It's your 407
27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Miller on the wing. On the take.
That better not be a charge. How is that a charge?
Avoidable.
So you want to get your coach fired up? Do something like that right there. That kind of loss of concentration will drive your coach
That's
crazy.
garbage. And they,
17
and you got
seconds
this
left
one.
in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to
Why
keep
would they-
spending energy, or do you want to
What's the
start
point of
thinking about
fouling?
the next one?
Game over.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Miller taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
2 foul calls I deserved. They didn't call them.
There's 14 seconds
Don't
left
foul him.
in the fourth quarter.
The point.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Jalen Suggs taking
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Miller outside.
Good
So
game.
it's Orlando picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead.
Hate losing close games.